This is the problem. This is the problem for me with comedy. This is my issue. My issue
is that you have to have a brand.
That's my issue.
Same. And
I'm not talking about as in a brand of comedy or a style, or I'm talking about as in you have to market it. You have to fucking, and I'm like, you know how I used to look like, bro? I used to have like a fucking mane.
More than this.
It was crazy weird. It was like this fucking...
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, more dreadlock to you kind of love.
Broken pieces I've got a few now. Just like messed up. It was like messed up. My beard's more like ragged generally. And I should just wear grunge. And I even used to joke about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, didn't I post this guy at the road? I'm like, yes, you didn't. Thank you for the 5 rands. Appreciate it. Appreciate. And I say, and I talk about how broke I am, and then I'll be like, ever been so broke that you went shopping in the bread aisle? Like, just like looking past, just one day.
Let's go Sam.
Let's go Sam, son. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, what I hate though coming off of the stage is like a lot of white girls, especially, it's kind of like, wow, I really love it, Judy Grunge, look, what inspires it? Like, poverty, bitch. I'm poor. This is not a choice, alright? It's not fashionable. But the thing about it then, as I spoke about it then to be rated, but there was a physical story I was telling. What my dream was, and I managed. My dream was to make it. And I thought, no, I didn't make it, but I mean,
in reference to where you were. In
reference to where other comics were, and by the fact that I got my Comics Choice. Yeah. It was always one of the proudest things, that I got my Comics Choice award while... Like, I just came off the streets. So basically, all the work that I did dirty and not looking a certain way, all of that, I did on the streets, looking the way I do. And that's what my message was at the time. Like, you can make it anyway. And then the world told me, like, nah.
You gotta look the part.
You gotta look the part.
So what do you mean by...
It makes people feel uncomfortable.
What do you mean by on the streets? You were...
Like, I was on the streets and then I'd be banking, like, I slept at a friend of mine, Tabi Somfrongo, comedian. I slept at his place for a while. I slept at... But again, I slept everywhere. I also slept on the streets sometimes.
How did that happen? What happened there? Like,
I quit school and my parents were like, okay, buddy, all right, big man. And I was like stubborn, so I was like,
I'm gonna make it on my own.
I'm gonna make it.
Fuck, dude. And I mean, you're making it now.
Slowly but surely, yeah.
But what? Like, fuck, dude, I genuinely can't imagine what that's like. I mean, I've slept outside, like, twice in my life when I ran away from, like, home, like, from my mom and stuff, like, and that's, when I was young, and also it was literally under the building that we lived in, so it wasn't, like, a real experience, like, and even that was terrifying. So, how do you do that?
If you were like me, I just lost my religion. So I was an evangelist, remember?
Yeah.
And then everything crumbled down. I literally masturbated for the first time when I was 19.
Holy shit. That you must have shot so much cum.
Yeah. It was a mess.
That must be the fucking...
It was a mess, bro. Like, I couldn't... I fell.
19
I fell.
Fuck.
My dick... No, bro. It was projected. What is it like? Yeah, I was thrusted through the air.
Did you lose weight? Bro, you must have lost like 2 kgs that day, bro.
Yeah, man. That was crazy. And my balls, I thought my balls were bigger than they actually were. Clearly, yeah. But yeah, and then, like, there's a lot of things that I was disillusioned about, and I was heartbroken. And then I went the complete opposite way. Like, instead of, like, learning what is right and wrong for myself then, and I said, no, fuck it then. Fuck it. Start having, like, a bunch of sex, you know what I mean?
Which isn't wrong.
Like, drinking everything, all the time.
Also not wrong.
I was like, fuck school.
These aren't moral issues.
No, not wrong. I'm just saying, like, as in
societal ills.
What I thought was wrong.
You went.
So I went and I did them in excess because I'm like, this is not. I only thought that I was wrong because of God, and if it's not, then fuck it. So then I went in excess, exactly, and I drank. And I did everything to that, everything. I just quit school. I'm like, fuck school. Why the fuck am I still in school? The only reason I even wanted to have a degree.
For high school or
the university? Yeah, the only reason I wanted to have a degree was because I wanted to have a family. And I wanted to be responsible in that construct. I'm probably not going to have a fucking family.
Yeah, I'm not.
So, fuck it.
I might adopt a kid, but that's about it.
You might adopt that way. Yeah, I know that. morally, you know, if you heard about antinatalism,
Yeah, I've been on that train since I was quite young. Like,
that makes so much sense.
yeah, there's so many kids in this world, like, who need a home, and, like, bringing another kid into the world.
It's morally wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah.
But I might do it anyway. To be honest,
by accident, or?
I don't know, man. I just think it's like a narcissistic.
You want your seed to pass on. So your rebelliousness landed you on the streets, and like, were you not
quit school?
Were you not feeling like when you had to sleep on the streets, like what the fuck am I doing? Like,
I never thought what the fuck. I only thought what the fuck am I doing if I'd only made like 300 and I drank it all. I could have probably paid for, you know, small place or backpackers for like 150 something.
So were you paying, sleeping at people's houses, and then also like when you got paid decently, you would like, you know,
just I hardly ever paid for a place to sleep. I'd always buy beers.
And so you can share them with people, or so that you can also drink, but of both.
Bit of both, yeah. So I'll be like,
well,
yo, dog, I'm coming through the 12 case, the 12 pack.
So that's your rent for the night.
But then we drink and I'm fucked up, you know what I'm trying to say, and, you know what I mean? And then you take a shower, because I have to leave in the morning at like 8, because they're going to...
They get to work at like...
And you just roam around. And those are my best comedic years, because all I could do to fight this insanity while I'm at the park was write. So you literally like waiting for people to come back from work. And then you get on stage... And my thing was like, guys, I'm actually homeless. They like,
because that's the thing. People used to crack jokes about it to me, and like I was just like, that's fucking mean. Like they would say like Ebenhaezer homeless, blah blah blah, and I'd be like, fucking dickheads.
I was actually, and I'd even say to like honeys, like to ladies, like on stage, like, chill. Like, guys, this is not a joke. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, then carry on, kill, make them forget about it. Go sit at the bar. Like, this closing joke was like, women shouldn't care about, like, I mean, men shouldn't have fucking any right to, I haven't understood the joke in a long time, but men should have no say in how a woman, expresses herself sexually. That's disgusting. That's fucking weird, bro. Like, dude, mind your own dick. Like, ladies, I'm tired. And I don't want to sound like one of those mansplainers or someone who's like, you know, like a faux ally. I'm just saying, personally, and I apologize if it comes across like that, but personally, if I was a woman, I would have all the sex I wanted. I'd have all the sex. Yo, dude, I would go on a sex tour, start off in like Klerksdorp, go down to Cape Town, Kuruman for a while, finish off in Venda, you know what I'm saying? And I'll finish off on a big bang, that's what the line I used to say. And then
hey, all jokes are hard to remember.
Yeah. I'm just saying I used to finish up on the big bang. I saw it like a bit of the vendor stereotype.
Yeah.
And then,
okay.
I'd be like, yo man, I'll have sex. I'll suck everybody's dick. Just to prove a point. I'd suck everybody's dick and post videos about it. I would suck a dick anywhere in the airplane. In fact, yo, ladies, if you want to go to the toilet now and suck someone's dick, go, dude, it's your business.
I know where this is going.
My name is Ebenhaezer Dibakwanwe and I'll be waiting in the toilet. Right? Cool. Whatever.
Does that ever work?
Never. It never worked. Not that I blowjob. Someone will be like, I'll be on the way to the toilet to go pee. I was joking, obviously. I'm going to the toilet. Like, oh, so I guess I'll see you in like 3 minutes. And I'm like, are you serious? Because, no? Alright. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, you know, then they'd come to me afterwards at the bar. Like, are you serious about that? It was a joke. I'm like, nah, that's real. I do. He's like, what plan were you going to make, man? Maybe I was going to try to hit up my brother. You always, you know, you never know how a night ends. I mean, you just sat down next to me and having a conversation. You might find me attractive enough to leave it. Sometimes it worked.
Fuck, dude, that's
so there was random ladies gave me bedding. Sometimes I'd have like 2-3 month relationship where I'd have a place to sleep with some of these ladies.
You know, like some woke like woman are just going to hear that and just go, "Fuck this motherfucker! Use a woman for a place to stay." Like,
yeah.
No, Twitter, like
that is what happened, though. I'm being honest about what happened, you know. And but some of those relationships were real, you know what I mean? It's just, but that's what it was. It was like, for me, it was in my mind as a transaction. If she found me attractive. And I'd say it straight. I wouldn't. It's not like a.
You provided value. You provided value.
Yeah, I'll make you laugh.
Good looking dude, like, you know, being seen.
Thank you.
Seen with views, like, you know, not a bad thing for a woman.
So you know, that's how I was hoping. You know, yeah. So like, a lot of that shit like happens, and then you come and you start being more comfortable and you think about things that you can't. Like for instance, I can't walk more than 2 kilometers anymore. Yes, back then I used to walk from, you know where Kitchen is in reference to
Yes.
can you see?
Oh,
So Melbourne is over there.
That's like nearly 20 k's.
No, I'd say about 7, 8, 10.
Okay, my reference in Joburg's fucked then.
Yeah, because Melbourne is
I
like
know
right
where
there.
Melville is. I know where Parktown is. I know
Yes.
where,
So it's like, it's not that far, but I mean, it's like 10 Ks, 9 Ks, I'd say. Maybe even 7.
See, we used to do that a lot in Durban, walking home from like the jaw, but that was more just, because we had spent all our money.
Yeah, but for me, it was like every day. Because I had nothing else to do except comedy. So every day, day, I'd wake up from whoever was housing me the day before, and then wake up because they have to leave, right? No one else to leave.
This sounds like being on tour, but like just without the, like you're
the
being
glamour.
on tour in your own hometown, like you're saying.